Hello and welcome back. We're starting our video off from a slightly different location today. This is our local dunes. This is our, well, we go that way, where that post is in the distance. I don't know what these orange things are. Oh, whatever they are. And that flag. But there is some runners off in the distance there, so I presume some kind of race. There's our local lighthouse. And I will take you up there one day, show you around. And there's our local church. I'll also take you up there one day for a look around.
You've never seen me go up that far.
Yeah, Kerry reckons she won't go to the top of the church, but she's been up the lighthouse a few times with me. So I'll show you them in a future video. So yeah, see you down the beach. Pleased to say, it's a very, very clean tide line today. Kerry's off over there searching the this morning's high tide line. I'm doing last night's high tide line, or yesterday's high tide line, just so we can cover some more ground. It's our local fisherman again, one of my neighbours. I don't know where he is. He's well far out today. See him last time he was down here fishing. It might be him up in the distance behind the tractor here. I'll show you if I get closer. See you soon. Now there's a view. Look at that. The bad weather in the distance there out to sea. Sun shining. Beautiful. Just had this bit of sea pottery. Got a bit of a curve in it. I don't know where that's off. Could be a bowl. But yeah, a bit of porcelain. Got our little collection. Don't know what we're going to do with it though.
Just found another bit of sea pottery. Hopefully find more today. So, can you see my find? Literally right here. And it's a bit of fossil wood, I think. Let's look down. Sorry.
Little piece of sea glass. First bit for the day. Camera. Yeah, nice bit of green. See on the next one. And I've had a find. I don't know if you can spot it yet. It's in the frame. If you were looking at this piece, then you were correct. Look at that. That is a lovely bit of fossilised bone. Don't know why, but this camera just won't focus. There we go. Look at that. It's the bone marrow. That's a fair sized chunk, that is. It's lovely there.
Found a bit of chenillium.
Ah, Kerry's found a little bit of chenillium. Lovely. Double bubble. See you on the next one.
You can probably see in the frame what I found. If it will focus. Didn't intend to do that. Sea glass.
Just picked this bit of porcelain up. I think this might have been a back plate from an old light switch. The sort of, oh no, I think they used them up until about the 20s, or maybe even the 60s, 70s. And this stuff was just used as a sort of insulator. So God knows why it's down the beach. There's our little fisherman mateys in the distance. I'll show you their tractor earlier. So hopefully I'll be back with another find. I think I have a little bit of fossil wood. Tiniest little sherd ever. Lovely.
You can probably see my find right in the frame. Focus camera. There you go. That's a bit of sea glass. Just found this really old fossil wood. Really, really heavy as well.
There they are, the fishermen. Wonder what they caught today. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but just spotted a bit of sea glass. Or a bit of glass. Yep, lovely. Just found this chunk floating in the waves, better get it quickly. That's a big fragment of bone. There you are, that's a fragment. That's a big old bit, isn't it?
Where do you think it comes from?
Ooh, I don't know. A bigger mammal? Who knows? Let's get out of this there. So we were just talking about sea glass and then wow! It's a big bit.
So we've got a big find here. Could be a bit of fossil wood, which I think it is. Yeah. Let me just show you. Lovely there. You can probably see in the frame what I've just found. Nice bit of sea glass. It's got a bit of fossil wood. It's buried underneath the sand, but it's somehow disguised it by this bit. Yeah, nicely there. Probably see what I find. Nice bit of bone there. So it's now raining. I just wanted to film what I just found. It's something metal, a little bit heavy. Not got much weight to it, but yeah. See, it's possibly a bit of an aeroplane. I don't know. I can't really see any rivets in there. But yeah, we'll do some looking up on that and let you know what it is. So I just found this. On our way back now. Trying to see the bit where you can see the writing. It's not going to focus, is it? But it says, if I can find it, here, K-U-M-A-E, and we think it's a cork. So yeah, we'll do some research on that. I kind of walk past this bit, don't know how.
Wow.
Another bit.
That's a lovely colour, that bit.
Beautiful, isn't it? So, in the frame we have a find. That's a bit of sea glass. So, just found the belemnite. Again, another small bit. Yet to find a huge bit. This next find we're actually making the finds in today. Started off thinking, well, one's in front of me. Started off thinking we weren't going to find much. Another bit of sea pottery. Don't know how we missed this, but honestly, the find's been so good today. Really, really good. So, we have a find, well, we were bottle digging, we found it. This is a bit of a marmalade jar. You can see the bit down the middle where the line would be. This could be from the 50s. We just found it on the beach. Amazing.
Now on our way back, we're going to cut across the dunes because towards the village is very sandy. There's a little bit of sea glass, so that'll be the last find from the beach. We're now going to walk back across the dunes, hopefully find some military stuff. We'll get back to you on the next one. A little military find. This is the, well, sort of end piece of a World War II 2-inch smoke bomb. It would have been filled with phosphorus, which would have created a lot of smoke when that went off. Completely harmless now. It's all completely deteriorated. It's obviously already gone off, but these are just everywhere over here. This is where there was a fire a few years ago. It's still not grown back, but there's stuff like this laying everywhere over here. So we'll leave that there, since this is completely harmless. So we'll see if I find some more stuff. Got a bit of bronze goodness. It's a bit of a drive band off of an artillery shell. That would have made it fit in the barrel a lot better. So when it was fired out, it would go a lot further. Yeah, there's all sorts. It's laying around everywhere. Got a little bullet casing, I presume from a little 9mm. Oops, there we go. A little bit damaged. Yeah. Told you there's stuff laying everywhere. Coach found a few little bits and bobs, which I'll show you on the roundup. I know what this is. This is a magazine. It's absolutely knackered. You can vaguely see the 3 holes in it there. Out of a Lee Enfield rifle. Would have held sort of, I think it was 5 .303 bullets. And it was slotted in the bottom of the gun.
Is the Enfield a big one or a little one?
Yeah, it's like a rifle.
Oh, it's a big one.
So yeah, nice little find. That'll probably be crumbled by the time I get home, unfortunately. But yeah, eyes only. And we're back at Bottles and Blisters HQ with our roundup. We had a bit of a bumper haul today. went back across the dunes again, managed to pick all these bits up. These are part of the detonation tube from a World War II Mills grenade. Got several bits of it here. Then impressions is where the spring went up, and when you release the handle, the spring would shoot up, bang, hit a little firing pin, and that would set the grenade off. Got a few of these little 9mm bullet casings. Got 3 of them. Got a bit of a 2-inch mortar bomb fin. In no particular order, obviously. And we've got the rubbish. Sharp bit of glass there, found that on the dunes. Just thought we'd pick that up. Just don't want anyone getting sliced up by that. Bit of monofilament fishing line. Usual coffee cup lids. Bit of expanded cell foam or whatever stuff's called. These are all mainly drinks containers lids, and that's a screwball ice cream container, so there's this one. You know, a little bubble gum in the end there. Co's found a little bit of aluminium, and this is in the area where bits of aeroplane keep washing up. So
it's not got any rivets though.
No, it's not got any rivets, but still could be a part of an aeroplane, but who knows. Quite a bit of porcelain and sea pottery today. A few bits of sea glass, a couple of bits of chenillion. Quite nice. Kerry's had this bit of, I think it's a bit of pottery. I need to look into it a little bit more, see if these are little bits of shell. If it is, then it could well be Roman. A few little bits of fossil wood, that's Kerry's nice little chunk. Another few small little bits. That bit broke on the way back, unfortunately, but to be expected because it's wafer thin. Kerry's lovely big bit of fossil wood you will see in a video. Big bit of fossil bone I found. I saved just before it got engulfed by the seawater again. And found this on the way back as well, which was a bit sad. That's a bit of fossilised bone. And this is all the fragments of it. Someone's dogs obviously found it down the beach, brought it back onto the dunes, had a good old chomp on it, and chewed it to pieces, unfortunately. Just thought I'd save it. You can see all the layers of bone in there. It's not particularly well preserved, so it probably would have fell apart anyway, but still a shame. And there's another bit I found, that's the first bit. So yeah, that concludes our little roundup. Well, got that as well. That looks like a bit of a fuel line or a high pressure sort of fluid fitting. Oh, and Kerry's got a rubber cork with Kilmar written on it, I think. We don't drink wine ourselves, so we wouldn't have a clue. Yeah, it's definitely some kind of rubber cork. What a terrible idea. The corks are probably a little bit more environmentally friendly, but then again, it'll damage trees to get it. But anyway, I want that bit of rubber, which is a seal off or something, which I'm not sure what. But anyway, thanks for joining us again for another hunt down the beach. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Take care, good luck and happy hunting if you get out from me and Kerry, and we'll see you soon.